And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the historic Bronco Arena in International Falls. We do apologize for the late start here. We had some technical difficulties. Could not get signed into YouTube. I tried about 10 times. Finally got on, so we appreciate and we apologize for the inconvenience. And we'll get everything underway here shortly, hopefully with our broadcast. The starting goalies tonight are presented by Iron Range Goalie Academy. Iron Range Goalie Academy serving the Arrowhead Region's goaltenders and camps and associations, clinics, and at their one-on-one training facility in Coleraine. Contact them today at 218-256-1501 or check them out on Iron Range Goalie Academy on Facebook and Instagram. Starting goalies tonight for Virginia, Ian Kangas comes in with 4 wins, 7 losses, and 2 ties on the year. He's a save percentage of .908, goals against average of 3.46. And for the International Falls Broncos, Mitchell Nemick with a 7-win record, 3 losses, 1 tie, save percentage of .905, and 2.77 goals against average. Now we pause for the national anthem. Opening face-off is presented by Our Car Repair. They're located off Highway 169 in Buell. For all your automotive needs, call them today at 218-258-4330. They will keep your vehicle on the road to the state tournament. As the Broncos will pick up the pocket in their own end of the ice. Again, we apologize for the late start here. We had some technical difficulties. Could not get signed into YouTube, but we're underway here at Bronco Arena, and fired in by the Blue Devils by Callister, moves it in, and now it's center ice and dumped in by the Broncos. Dumped in by Germain. Picked up behind the net. And over along the boards as Smith plays at it. And the Blue Devils will come out as Scherf brings it out to center ice. Scherf trying to make a play. Gonzalez tries to pick it up and brought back in by Bielke. Nemec with the big save. Big game here at Bronco Arena here tonight. Of course, this is Section 7 playoffs in mind. And it's huge for seedings. Probably the number 5 seed is on the line here tonight between the Broncos and the Blue Devils. The Broncos control the puck and fired around back of the net was by Kaler out to center ice and picked up by Wicklund. Moving in and a shot on by Justin Besch. Wicklund over on the boards playing it. Plays it behind the net. Now picked up by Nemanich. He plays it out. And back the other way comes the Broncos. They hold it in as a shot sent towards the net by Jackson Schultz. And the Blue Devils come back the other way. Shot goes over the top of the net by Keegan Rudebush. And pick it up is Bielke. Bielke bringing it in. In there to get it is Besch for the Broncos. They get it out to center as Wicklund brings it in. Wicklund skating it in. And he gets ridden off the play by the Blue Devils. Sepala in on Raleigh. Sepala on the play. Here's the Blue Devils driving in. Rodebush! Keegan Rodebush gets the Blue Devils on the board first here in period number 1. And we're at the vantage point where I'm sitting at. I cannot see the scoreboard. 15:03 left here in period number 1. And Keegan Rodebush has the Blue Devils on the board first. And this is fired out to center ice and brought in by the Blue Devils. .157, Keegan Rodebush, the unassisted goal for the Blue Devils, the first goal of the game. And now it is played at center ice. Brought back in as Tiedemann plays it over on the other side to Callister. Callister trying to get it out as the Broncos Skifstad playing forward along for that loose puck. Here's Sari fires it into the Blue Devils' end. Last time these two teams met was January 7th. It was a 3-3 tie between the Broncos and the Blue Devils. There's a by so huge goal for Ben Skifstad for the Broncos, tying this game up. 14:08 left in period number 1. And the Broncos have tied this. Ben Skifstad on the goal will get the assist momentarily. Broncos' Keegan Gonzalez brings it back in. As Peterson plays at it, gets it out to center. Drake picks it up and sends it into the Bronco end. Now comes out at center ice, fired back in by Nemanich. Broncos bring it back in. And Brandon Beneke with the assist for the Broncos on their first goal. So we are 1-1 with 13:31 here to play at the historic Bronco Arena. We're all squared up. The Blue Devils send it back in. As out at center ice. Blue Devils will pick it up and bring it back in. Playing it is Erickson. Dumps it back into the Blue Devil end. And we get a whistle, stoppage of play. Penalty coming up here for cross-checking. The Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs, 2 10-foot projection screens so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet. They can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Check them out today. The Blue Devils will fire it out as the Broncos are on the power play here. First power play of the game goes to the Broncos. And the Blue Devils tip it back in. The Rink Sports Grill, Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. Played by the Broncos. Back over to Kaler. Kaler will bring it to center ice. Kaler gets it over on the other side, sends it ahead to Jordan Smith. Smith in front, just couldn't get the shot away. Great chance for the Broncos early on that power play. Played on the boards by Drake. And Drake trying to get it out here as Besh picks it up. Besh back into his own ice and skates it in. The Broncos lose the puck, but they pick it up back again with Kaler. Kaler bring it in. Kaler drop. Travis top 2-1. 12-11 left here, period number 1. The Broncos have a 2-1 lead over Virginia Mountain Iron Beal. We'll get the assist on that goal coming up. And dumped in as the Broncos pick it up and bring it out. And back into the Blue Devils' end. By Skifstad. Skifstad with a chance out front. And Skifstad's unassisted goal on the power play for the Broncos. Now the Blue Devils will get it out to center ice. It's played and dumped back in by Wickland. Back behind the net, the Blue Devils pick it up. And brought out along the boards and held in. Here's a chance right in front. As Besh just went over the top of the net. Shot sent in by from the point. Over on the other side, set behind the net and picked up by the Broncos' Dremel. Dremel leaves it for Besh. Besh behind the net. Works it out front as the Blue Devils take it away and plays that as Raleigh Seppala. Rudabush trying to get in there to make a play. Turning it the way. Dremel trying to turn it the other way. Dremel fires it into the corner behind goaltender Ian Kangas. As the Blue Devils will knock it to length of the ice for an icing. Are you a pet owner and going on vacation or going to be at a hockey tournament? Whatever it is, you can bring your pet to Pup North Pet Lodge on Clyde Road in Eveleth. Nancy and Dave at Pup North will treat your pets like their own. Call them today at 218-744-1477 for rates and availability. And we got a stoppage of play here, so we get a discussion. Period number 1, Broncos Blue Devils in this key Section 7A matchup. 10:25 left here, period number 1. And the Broncos have a 2-1 lead. We thank you for joining our broadcast from historic Bronco Arena. First time ever here for us. It's been a fun night so far. There's a shot. Chance there for Jackson Germain. And now the Blue Devils bring it back the other way. Shot goes wide of the net. Sent in on the other corner. And goaltender Mitchell Nemec has got that stop. Face off in the far end here. It's Gonzalez trying to play at it. Sent in by the Blue Devils. Peterson there to play at it. And Erickson brings it out. Erickson gets it to and in. And brought in. A shot right on. And there's a penalty coming up against the Blue Devils. Jordan Smith with a shot on goal. Smith wanted a goal there and had a great chance. Blue Devils are going to go off on a penalty. So with 9:36 left here, period number 1, Broncos heading back to the power play. Broncos have 1 power play goal so far tonight. In a fast-moving first period. There's a shot, gets fired in the corner by Kaler. Behind the net, moving it around is Wickland. Wickland plays it back to Dremel. Wickland now with it. Wickland moving it in. Wickland skates in. Skates to the front of the net. Dead. Save Ian Kangas. Great chance for the Broncos on this power play. And this is played behind the net and around, played out by number 9 back in there for the Blue Devils. Nemanich. Broncos take it away and loose. Skifstead picks it up. Skifstead with another shot. Whistle as the goal goes off the moorings. And Ben Skifstead with another couple good opportunities. Ian Kangas playing solid here tonight so far. He's been a pretty good goalie for the Blue Devils this year. Had a lot of solid starts. And Besh trying to win that draw for the Broncos here and picked up now by Skifstead. Played to Besh. Back to Skifstead. Shot goes over to the top of the net. And we get a whistle, stoppage of play. Iron Range Apparel, stop by them and to see them and for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall, Iron Range Apparel offers lake, cabin, and home decor along with large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. And now Peterson brings it out. Peterson at center ice, dumps it back in on goaltender Nemec. Nemec plays it aside for Anthony Sari. Back out to center ice and brought in by Germain. And Peterson turns it back the other way. Sari plays it over on the other side. And dumped out back in by Schultz. Broncos wheeling around is Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it back to Sari. Sari back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends it in. Shot it right behind the net. Picked up by the Broncos. Control it. This is Sari. Sends it into Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it over to Beneke. Back to Gonzalez to Beneke. Beneke tries to wrap one around the corner and into the net. Beneke another chance. Gets blocked down. Nice defensive play by Tiedemann. Peterson will backhand it out of the zone and back into the Bronco end. Picked up by Sari. Dumps it forward. And the Blue Devils will get it out here. Is knocked back in. Broncos pick it up here. Loose puck at center ice. Hauber trying to play at it. Broncos pick it up and bring it back in. And here's Besh. Dremel's shot just goes wide of the net, and the net is off again. Each item at Iron Range Apparel is designed in-house, paying special attention to local history and heritage. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram, and good luck to all the players. Period 1, 6:53 left here. Broncos 2, the Blue Devils 1. And this is played around as Wickland. Wickland and Besh, a shot right in front. Wickland with another chance on that rebound. Shot sent in by Kaler. Gets blocked down, turned the other way. The Broncos come back. Besh again. Another shot on Kangas to save. Now Wickland over in the corner. Besh trying to get in there and make a play. Broncos have been playing hard here in this first period, as well as the Blue Devils. Behind the net is Dremel. Dremel keeps it in behind and sent around by Callister, trying to get it out for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils will get it out as Bielke. Shot over on the other side by Tiedemann. Nemec steers that into the corner. This is Dremel now. Dremel moving it in for the Broncos. Dremel skating it around. Besh in there to try to make a play, and the Blue Devils will dump it out. Nemec giving it out for the Blue Devils. Sari picks it up. Sari loses it. Virginia skates in. There's a chance for the Blue Devils there. Great opportunity for Dylan Drake to tie this game at 2 apiece. Shot gets sent back in by Areli Seppala. And now on the other side, Jackson Germain trying to get it out to center. Peterson holds it in. Back the other way comes the Broncos. And driving it in is Jordan Smith. Over in the corner and played by Gonzalez. And puck comes out to center ice. The Broncos will retreat back in their own end as Tucker Hell. Hell gets it over on the other side and moved in. And whistle on the play. Car Repair, located off Highway 169 in Buell. At Car Repair, they take pride in themselves for professional and friendly service with competitive pricing. They specialize from everything from oil, tire, and brake servicing to diagnostic and engine repairs. Whatever your automotive needs may be, the staff at Car is there to help. And Skifstad bringing in here the Broncos. Skifstad sends it over to Savonen. And he just can't get a shot off. Here's Beneke. Beneke moves a shot, goes backhands into the zone. Haber plays at it. Now picked up by Savonen. Savonen behind the net. Savonen trying to work it into Skifstad. Has back to the point. As Schultz played at it, and the Broncos tip it back in as Kaler sends it back into the corner. Held in, Schultz, but the Blue Devils get it out and into the Bronco territory. This is Rudebush. And behind the net, Broncos have it. And the Blue Devils will send it back in. Sent back in by Nemec. Playing over on this side is Keegan Rudebush, playing for it. And sent towards the front of the net. Broncos trying to get it out defensively there. Skifstad's going to pick it up. Skifstad gets it out to Savonen. Savonen moves it back into the Blue Devils territory and turned back away by Rudebush. Now skating in with it is Nemec. Shot in front. Broncos turn it back the other way. Blue Devils had a couple chances now. Trying to skate towards the net. Peterson sends it back into the Broncos end. Broncos will pick it up. Back there to get it is Sari. Sari over on the other side sends it across the ice to Hell. And Peterson will dump it back in for the Blue Devils. 2:47 left here, period number 1. The Blue Devils keep it in. Along that far side wall and brought out. Dremel has it at center ice. Dremel skating in as Besh gets it over to Wickland. Shot in the corner. Besh has it in the corner. Is Wickland and Dremel playing at it. Now held in by behind the net. Peterson. Besh picks it up, trying to pick it up as Peterson gets it out. Peterson gets it to Scherf. Scherf bring it in. Taken away by Justin Besh. Besh drives it in across the blue line. Besh trying to make a play. He gets ridden off the play. Dremel carries to keep it going. Nice defensive play by Brendan Tiedemann. No, over on the other side to Mast. Mast plays it at center ice and gets it back to the Broncos' end. And picked up by the Broncos and gets played by Nemanich. He fires it back into the Bronco end. And now this is picked up by Smith. Smith driving it in. Smith! Net! Great chance! Loose puck in front. Gonzalez trying to get control of it. And Nemanich comes away with it. Great defensive play by Nemanich. And now turning at center ice, Gonzalez. Gonzalez skating in, shot, Kangas save. Gonzalez again behind the net. And he leaves it over on the other side to Jackson Germain. Schultz will hold it in. Shot loose in front, Gonzalez trying to play at it. As kept in by Smith. Broncos Gonzalez playing at it. Smith is going to pick this up. Smith skating towards the net. Shot on. In Kangas save. 44.2 seconds left here, period number 1. International Falls 2 and Virginia Mountain Iron Buell 1. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. Wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. Broncos play it as Kaler gets it over on the other side to Erickson and he sends it in. Picked up by the Blue Devils Callister, but now played by Erickson. Besh with it. Besh trying to get it over as Dremel skates for it. Now Peterson picks it up. Now back to Wickland. Sent in by Kaler. Blue Devils will pick it up as Tiedemann. Tiedemann brings it out to center ice, leaves it over for Drake. Drake bringing it in, the Broncos send it out. Here's Dremel, it's going to be too far for him, but there's going to be no icing. It was tipped at center ice. And that is the end of period number 1. International Falls 2 and Virginia 1. We'll be back for our period recap. After a short break, we're going to step away from the microphone and get regrouped here and be ready to go with our period recap, and then second period is coming up. So we thank you for joining us here tonight, and stay tuned. All right, welcome back here in between the first and second intermissions. It is International Falls 2 and Virginia 1. Our first period summary. The stats are brought to you by Iron Range Goalie Academy, serving Arrowhead region's goaltenders and camps, association clinics, and one-on-one training at their facility in Coleraine. Contact them today at 218-256-1501. Check them out on Iron Range Goalie Academy on Facebook and Instagram. The Blue Devils would get on the board first in this hockey game at 1 minute and 57 seconds. An unassisted goal by Keegan Rudabush, putting the Blue Devils up 1-0. The Broncos would come back and tie it up at 14:08 with 14:08 left here in the first period. A goal coming from the Broncos' number 7, Ben Skifstad, and a single assist credit to Brendan Bannicky. And then the Broncos would get a power play goal, an unassisted goal, coming from number 5, Travis Kaler, to put the Broncos up 2-0, or 2-1, I'm sorry, at that point. And again, those period stats are brought to you by Iron Range Goalie Academy in Coleraine. The Rink Sports Grill offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of our daily specials or your favorites from their full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs, 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet that can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. Are you a pet owner and going on vacation or going to a hockey tournament? Whatever it is, bring your pet to Pup North Pet Lodge on Clyde Road in Evelyn. Nancy and Dave at Pup North will treat your pets like their own. Call them today at 218-744-1477 for rates and availability. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake, cabin, and home decor, along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Each item is designed in-house, paying special attention to the local history and heritage. Iron Range Apparel offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them today on Facebook and Instagram, and good luck to all the players. And Our Car Repair, located off Highway 169 in Beale. At Our Car Repair, they take pride in themselves in professional and friendly service with competitive pricing. They specialize in everything from oil, tire, and brake servicing to diagnostic and engine repairs. Whatever your automotive needs may be, the staff at Our Car Repair is there to help. To make an appointment, call them today at 218-258-4330 or check them out on Facebook at Our Car Repair, and they will keep your vehicle on the road to the state tournament. So the Blue Devils have returned to the ice, and just waiting for the return for the Broncos. And the Broncos are coming back out on the ice for period number 2. Nice crowd on hand tonight at Bronco Arena, historic Bronco Arena. Always fun to come here. It's our first ever trip here doing live coverage on YouTube, so we appreciate all of you joining in our broadcast here tonight in this key Section 7A matchup between the Broncos and the Blue Devils. Talk about Section 7A playoffs. It's going to start less than a month from today, about 2.5 weeks or so. The playoffs will begin, and going to be ready to go here. Last season's games being played between all the teams. We did 4 and 5 games left. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon we will have live coverage from the IRA Civic Center, Grand Rapids and Wayzata. That's a 3 o'clock start. And for those of you interested in following the Bronco hockey team, next Saturday we will be in Crookston for International Falls and Crookston next Saturday.
Brandon, if you let me get through there, I'll
And we are underway here in second period. As behind the net, and picked up the Broncos, tip it around. Picked up by Scherf. Scherf sends it in the open net, scores! Ryan Scherf got into that opening of the net and ties this game up here at 2 apiece. It is 20 seconds into the period. Ryan Scherf puts the Blue Devils ahead, or ties the game, sorry, at 2 apiece.
Scoring for the Blue Devils, number 15, Ryan Scherf.
And that was an unassisted goal for Ryan Scherf for the Blue Devils. At 20 seconds, there's Scherf again. Another chance for him. Pulling it out front, and there's a shot on Nemec and a save. Face-off is going to come to the right side of Mitch Nemec, as Besh is going to take the draw against Keegan Rudabush. Broncos control. Kaler sends it out to center ice. And brought in by Wicklund. Wicklund skating. Wicklund shoots, he scores! Brady Wicklund! Well, what a start to this period. Back and forth action. Blue Devils tied up at 2. Broncos come back and go back ahead 3-2. That goal coming at 59 seconds into period number 2. Brady Wicklund's got his first of the night. Controlled here at center ice as driven back in by the Blue Devils. Bielke plays it towards the front of the net, and Skifstad gets it out. Back to get it behind the net now is going to be sent out. Kaler and Dremel on the assist for the Broncos. As Wicklund brings it out to center. Wicklund bringing in, gets behind a D. Wicklund shoots. Loose puck. Besh has a chance trying to pull it towards the net. Besh could not backhand it into the net, as goaltender Kangas got out of position on that one. Made the initial save, and then the Broncos with a chance. And out at center ice, now the Broncos pick it up back in their own end as Hell has it. Hell moves it through center. Picked up now by Baneke. Baneke throws it back into the Blue Devils' end. And it is brought out and fired down the length of the ice by the Blue Devils on the icing. Minnesota's Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey, and they wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. There's a shot fired in by the Broncos and now behind the net. Picked up. And that is Skifstad playing it. Skifstad gets it to Savonin. Savonin back to Skifstad. Skifstad behind the net. Now the Blue Devils try to turn it back the other way. Is Tiedemann trying to get it out. Sent back in by Hell. Skifstad trying to play at it. Tiedemann. Haber in there. Tiedemann with it. Tries to get it out as the Broncos send it back in. Behind the net. And Tiedemann plays it out. Tiedemann to the half wall. Tiedemann again with it. Now behind the net, Skifstad trying to play at it. The Blue Devils, Tiedemann. Tiedemann will send it to length the ice for the icing. The Rink Sports and Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill, located at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Check them out today. As Hell fires it back in for the Broncos. Back behind the net now is Nemanich. Plays it over on the other side. Dumped back in by Besh into the corner. Besh picked up by Germain. Blue Devils will play it out. And out to center. As Besh turns it back the other way. Gives it to Germain. Germain moving in. Besh out front. Nice defensive play by the Blue Devils there in front. That was Nemanich in there. The play. Kangas loses stick, but he regains it. Gonzalez works it towards the front of the net, and the Blue Devils come away with it here. This is Peterson. Peterson driving in, and Nemec on the save. Besh out to take the draw against Rudebush. Besh wins that draw. As Dremel will play it out to center ice. And picked up. Now Nemanich back in his own end. Nemanich trying to backhand it out. Dremel plays at it. As Dremel has it along the half wall. Dremel works it over to Wickland. Tries to slide it over on the other side. As brought out. Wickland playing it. Wickland driving in. Gets ridden off the play by Nemanich. Nemanich, a nice defensive play. Blue Devils go back the other way as Bielke. Bielke gets ridden off the puck. And behind the net. Now picked up by the Blue Devils. Rudebush. Picking up is Erickson. Out to center. Loose puck at center ice. As the Blue Devils will knock it back in. Nemec out there to play it. Bielke along the half wall. Bielke picks it up. Chance out front for the Blue Devils there. They had Mast out there in front of the net. Just couldn't complete the pass over to him. This is Beneke. Plays it at center ice and dumped in by Besh. Besh dumps it right on Kangas. He steers it aside. And Nemanich plays it ahead. Nemanich is going to get it up to Mast. Mast brings it in for the Blue Devils. Mast with a shot right on. Loose puck out front. Broncos pick it up. Skifstad turns it back the other way. Skifstad at center ice drives it in. And over to Beneke in the corner. And the Blue Devils pick it up and fired back into the corner by Skifstad. Blue Devils will get it out. Tip back in by Tucker Hell. 11 minutes left here. Period number 2. The Broncos with a 3-2 lead over the Blue Devils. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall, Iron Range Apparel offers lake, cabin, and home decor, along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. And Iron Range Apparel is our Player of the Game sponsor, so stay tuned after the game tonight for our official Player of the Game award presentation. As this is Gonzalez plays at it. And the Irwin now moves it in for the Blue Devils. Irwin, and taken away by the Broncos. Gonzalez. Irwin turns it back the other way. And the Broncos pick it up as Germain has it. Germain gets it out to center ice and into the Blue Devils' end for an icing. Each item at Iron Range Apparel is designed in-house, paying special attention to the local history and heritage. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram, and good luck to all the players. This is Besh taking that draw for the Broncos and sent back in. Loose puck, Scherf out front. Nice chance for Scherf. Just couldn't bury it past Nemec. As Peterson holds it in for the Blue Devils. And over on the other side is moved up by Hell. And picked up. This is Wicklund playing at it. Into the corner. And out to center. As picked up as an offside is the call. Our car repair located off Highway 169 in Beale. For all your automotive needs, call them at 218-258-4330. They will keep your vehicle on the road to the state tournament. They are our sponsors for our face-offs of each period. Apologize, we had some communication issues, so I was not able to get that ad in. I apologize to our car repair on that one. Sure fires it out and out to the point, and the Broncos are going to get assessed a penalty, 2-minute penalty. So the Blue Devils are going to have a power play here coming up. Trailing the Broncos 3-2, period number 2. And I think that's head contact. That's going to be a 5-minute major assessed. So 9:14 left here, period number 2. And the Broncos are going to get assessed the 5-minute major. So the golden opportunity for the Blue Devils here. It's been a good one here from Bronco Arena. This great battle between the Broncos and Blue Devils in a key Section 7A matchup. There's a shot sent in. Nice shot by Callister. And Nemec with the save. And face-off is going to come to the right side of Mitchell Nemec. Out to take the draw is Scherf against Germain. Germain wins that draw and played by Gonzalez. Gonzalez tips it out into the Blue Devils' end. Kangas back there to play it and leaves it. For the Blue Devils, worked ahead. And now Peterson brings it in. Peterson with a shot right on. Nemec save. Mitchell Nemec and Ian Kangas have played very well for their respective teams this year. Mitchell Nemec and Noah Schuck lead the Iron Range Conference for most victories of the season. They both have 7 apiece. So 2 very good goalies from the Broncos and the Golden Bears. As Peterson has it, Peterson playing it. Peterson works it back over to Mast. That is Rudebush. Over on the other side, shot gets sent wide of the net, picked up by Rudebush. Rudebush plays it over to Scherf. Scherf back to Rudebush, tries to get it back to Scherf. Peterson there to help out. The Broncos will come away with it, and knocked out by Hell. 4 minutes left on the power play for the Blue Devils, a 5-minute major. And now it is brought out to center ice and knocked back in by the Blue Devils. They say it was tipped, so there's no icing on the play. Tucker Hell picks it up, and he'll get it out for the Broncos. Broncos doing good job on this penalty kill. Back to get his Nemanich. Nemanich now behind the net. Nemanich sends it ahead. He gets it up as the Blue Devils, Drake moves it in. Drake now with it. Drake sends it over to Hauber. Hauber Burwolf on the other side, back to Drake. Drake working around the back of the net. Drake will get free. Drake works it to Nemanich. Nemanich tips it, and Broncos send it back out. Jackson Germain. 3:04 left here in the power play for the Blue Devils. As Irwin plays it, and back to Nemanich. Nemanich knocks it in, didn't play. Germain picks it up, and back here is on the other side. Nemanich playing at it. And brought out to center ice by Nemanich, and into the zone, picked up by Irwin. Irwin shot right on, saved Nemec. Drake plays at it, back to the point to Callister, back over on the other side. Shot sent in by Nemec, and Nemec with a save. So 6:40 left here, period number 2. International Falls 3, Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. 2:27 left on that 5-minute major assessed against the Broncos. Dremel wins that draw. Played over on the other side there by Erickson. And now Scherf sends it back to the point to Callister. Callister can't hold it in. Callister is pressured by Skifstad. Nice hit put on by Kaler. In over the corner is Rudebush. This is Peterson with it. Peterson trying to drive it into Scherf. And Peterson picks it up. Peterson wheels it around behind the net. Peterson gets it back to the point. And shot sent in by Lamoureux. As this is Peterson with it. Peterson works it to Callister. Shot goes out. And here's Dremel. Dremel's going to get a breakaway. Dremel skates in. He shoots. He scores! A shorthanded breakaway from Brayden Dremel puts the Broncos up 4-2. Wow, what a play. Brayden Dremel got behind the D, and he was gone in, and he buries it. This building has seen that goal a few times over its historic run. It's an excitement here in this historic arena. We'll get the assist on that one too. And Kaler has the lone assist. Travis Kaler on the Broncos goal. Back the other way is Drake. Drives in. Nice chance for Dylan Drake. Shot sent in by Nemanich. And Nemec has got that save as Irwin was breaking towards that net. Blue Devils doing a good job on that series. 55 seconds left on the power play. What's left of the 5-minute major. Blue Devils have that 55 seconds left. Scherf to take the draw against Germain. Scherf wins the draw. Peterson tips it back to Tiedemann. Shot right on. Shot right out front by Scherf there. And Nemec has to be called upon again to make another big save. Scherf is going to take the draw against Germain. Well, Germain's changing. The Blue Devil, or the Broncos are changing. And Dremel's going to come out to take the draw against Scherf. Dremel fires into the corner, picked up by Scherf behind the net. Scherf tries to work it out front. Dremel takes it away, shot right on. Goes wide of the net by Nemanich. Over on the other side, Tiedemann sends it in. There's Peterson, tries to tip it in. Good chance for the Blue Devils there. Peterson working it, backhands it towards the front of net. Rudebush picks it up. Now this is Peterson. Now played over on his side to Skifstead. Peterson picks it up, slides it back to Tiedemann. Back to Peterson. Across the ice. Played for Nemanich. Shot out front. Peterson, another chance. Has 10 seconds left on the power play, and the Broncos are going to kill it off. A big penalty kill, killing off that 5-minute major. That's pretty huge. Kaler now with it. Kaler gets it ahead. Dremel tips it in. Moving behind the net. And now back on the other side, the Blue Devils ice the puck. Are you a pet owner going on vacation or be gone for a hockey tournament? Whatever it is, bring your pet to Pup North Pet Lodge on Clyde Road in Evelyn. Nancy and Dave at Pup North will treat your pets like their own. Call them today at 218-744-1477 for rates and availability. As back on the other side, as it is sent in by Lemorier behind the net, playing at it. And that four corner that we cannot see is played by Smith. Smith now with it, out to dump back in. As Kangas leaves it out. Callister behind his own net. Callister plays it ahead. And it comes out to center ice. And picked up by Massis' Haber working in, and Haber drives to the net. Mast with it. And Broncos are going to go back to the penalty kill. As the penalty's coming up against the Broncos. The Rink Sports Grill in Evath offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from their full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs, 2 10-foot projection screens so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet that can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. And this is sent back in by Tiedemann into the corner. Played over on the other side to Nemanich. Nemanich sends it back in. This is Rudebush. Rudebush works it to Scherf. Scherf working it around back to Nemanich. Nemanich shot right on. Save. There's a chance. Scherf out front. Loose puck in front. Peterson trying to grab for it. Great chance for the Blue Devils there. Nemanich sends it over on the other side to Tiedemann. Tiedemann sends it in the corner, picked up by Scherf. Now it is brought out by Sari. Sari gets it out to center ice and dumps it back into the Blue Devils' end. We got 2:26 left here, period number 2. Broncos 4, Blue Devils 2. Played at center, as that was played by Tucker Hell. As Drummel will play at it. As go over on the other side to Nemanich. Nemanich moves it through center. Nemanich dumps it in. Played by Nemec. Now this over on the other side and played by Kaler. Kaler gets out through center and fires it back into the Blue Devils' end. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Blue Devils. Behind the net, the Blue Devils will fire it out, but Ericsson's going to pick it up over on the other side and keep it in. Nemanich now back. Gonzalez trying to take it away from the Broncos. Gonzalez now will try to drive towards the net. Back comes the Blue Devils the other way. This is Irwin's shot goes wide of the net. And Gonzalez has it at center ice. Played by Haber, picked up by Drake. And now back into the Blue Devils' end. Callister back to get it. And played up on Callister, brings it out to center, dump back in. As played by Eriksson. Irwin gets it over to Drake as he brings it in. Broncos are back at full strength now. Callister back on the point, taken away by Dremel. Dremel loses the puck, picked up by Germain and knocked ahead by Besch. The Blue Devils controls Tiedemann, gets it back out. Eriksson gets it out to center, picked up by Besch. Besch drives it back in for the Broncos. Besch to the front of the net, and Ian Kangas with the save. So 41 seconds left here in period number 2. The Broncos with a 4-2 lead over the Blue Devils. It's been a fun one here at the historic Bronco Arena. 2 fun Iron Range Conference teams, Virginia Mountain Iron Beal and International Falls. Scherf sends it back into corners. Dremel plays at it. Picked up by Wickland. Wickland behind the net. Scherf trying to defend on the play. In there to play is Callister. Loose puck out front. Number 9, Brady Wickland puts it home for the Broncos. 5-2 Bronco lead, 3-goal lead. Oh, Brady Wickland, his second goal of the game. That coming with 24 seconds left in period number 2. 16:36 is the time of the goal. We'll get the assist on that goal for the Broncos as well. As this is played by Wickland. Wickland bringing it back in. Wickland shot right on, loose puck out front. Dremel tried to reach for that rebound. As Ian Kangas made the first save and came through. Back the other way comes the Blue Devils. Blue Devils need to get something going here. Drake late in the period. Takes a shot, gets blocked down in front. And after 2 periods of play, 5-2. Oh, that was quite a period. So our second period stats are brought to you by Iron Range Goalie Academy, serving Arrowhead regions, goaltenders, and camps, associations, clinics, and one-on-one training at their facility in Coleraine. Contact them today at 218-256-1501 or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. That is Iron Range Goalie Academy. The Blue Devils would get goal number 2 for their team. Just 20 seconds into the period, Ryan Scherf got the goal. That was an unassisted goal for the Blue Devils. And then the Broncos would go back ahead 3-2. A goal from number 9, Brady Wickland. First assist to number 5, Travis Kaler. Second assist credited to number 15 on that goal, Braden Dremel. That goal coming at 59 seconds. And then the Broncos would make it 4-2. A goal from Braden Dremel. And the single assist credited to Travis Kaler. And then the Broncos would make it 5-2. At 16 minutes and 36 seconds, Brady Wickland with the single assist credited to number 18 on that goal. I don't think I have the, I apologize, I don't think I have the assist on that goal correctly, so I'll get that again. So thanks again for that second period scoring summary presented by Iron Range Goalie Academy. We'll be back for third period action coming up here from Bronco Arena. 5-2, International Falls over Virginia Mountain Iron Beal. All right, welcome back to Bronco Arena after 2 periods of play. It is International Falls 5 and Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Shane Stiller. He's watching from South Texas tonight. Shane is a 1985 graduate of International Falls High School. So Shane, thank you very much for watching our broadcast. We appreciate that. And again, thank you to all our watchers, viewers out there tonight who have joined our broadcast here tonight. We appreciate you coming along. And don't forget, we have more high school hockey tomorrow afternoon as Wayzata will take on Grand Rapids at the IRA Civic Center in Grand Rapids. So join us for that one coming up tomorrow afternoon. That's a 3 o'clock face-off. Blake will be back with us tomorrow as he's celebrating his birthday the last couple days. He'll be back with us tomorrow, and he will have the play-by-play for that call. So join us then. The Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs, 2 10-foot projection screens so you never miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet that can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Check them out today. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead. Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall, Iron Range Apparel offers lake, cabin, and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Each item is designed in-house, paying special attention to the local history and heritage. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram, and good luck to all the players. Are you for a hockey tournament or vacation? Whatever it is, bring your pet to Side Road in Eveleth. Nancy and Dave at like their own. Call them today at 218-744-1477 for rates and availability. Due to our problems at the beginning of the game, I never got the ads in, so giving all of our sponsors a couple of extra ads here tonight to help them out as well. All right, both teams are back out on the ice for period number 3 in this classic Iron Range conference battle between Virginia Mountain Iron Beal and International Falls.
Any of these teams close to Canada?
Yeah. Well, International Falls is 1 mile away from the Canadian border, just to let everybody know watching the game. They have a big battle here as we're underway in the 3rd period. Our car repair located on Highway 169 in Buell. For all your automotive needs, call them today at 218-258-4330. They will keep your vehicle on the road to the state tournament. They are our period face-off sponsors. As now sent behind the net and picked up by the Broncos, sent back in. Now by Peterson, shot out front, Nemec the save. Just underway here. 16:28 to play. International Falls 5, Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. Yeah, again, we are 1 mile away from the Canadian border of Fort Francis, Ontario, and that is a big rivalry for the International Falls Broncos. They play them twice during the season, and they play for what's called the Big Fish Trophy. The Broncos won the trophy for the first time this year after the second year of having it. And the two will play in Fort Francis, Ontario, coming up here in the next week or so for the second meeting of the season between those two teams. Some classic battles between the Muskies and the Broncos. And this is picked up by Rudabush. Rudabush brings it back in. Drives it right on. Nemec with the save. Great chance for Keegan Rudabush. We thank those individuals that helped us outrun camera here tonight. Ben Glowak ran the camera in the first period. Mark Glowak in the second period. And the third period, we are joined by Travis Blaze. He's running our camera for the third period. So we thank them all for helping us out. Going to have to thank them with a little monetary donation of some kind at the end. Fired behind the net as sent back in as the Broncos bring it out as Skifstad has it. Skifstad drives it over. Skifstad trying to play it over on the other side. Skifstad shot gets blocked down. Nice block by the Blue Devils. And brought out, tipped back in by the Broncos Schultz. Back behind the net is Lamore playing it. And take it away. The Broncos have it as Beneke. Beneke shot right on. Saved by Kangas. Or I'm sorry, the Blue Devils have changed goaltenders. And now in goal for the goaltender, the Blue Devils, is Tristan Pikula. If I'm saying that correctly, I apologize if I'm not. As it is back out as the Broncos tip it back in. Out to center ice, picked up by Scherf. Scherf will drive it in, shoots it over the top of the net. Trying to pick it up is Peterson. Behind the net now Peterson picks it up and shot in a stoppage of play. 14:52 left here, period number 3. International Falls 5, Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. For about 4 minutes to 9 o'clock. It's been a fun night at the historic Bronco Arena. We're glad we make our first trip here ever for Up North Hockey's YouTube streaming. And over on the other side, as Hell brings it through center ice and dumps it back into the Blue Devils' end. Picked up and played and picked up now here. The Broncos, a chance right on by Jordan Smith. It's blocked down. This is Gonzalez behind the net. Gonzalez plays it over to Smith. Smith plays it back to Gonzalez. Nice defensive play in there by the Blue Devils. That is Haber in there. No, I'm sorry. That is Scherf. Scherf now with it at center ice. Scherf driving it in. Shot right on. Goes over the top of the net. And it is played out. Blue Devils will keep it in. And tipped out. Here's a chance for Drake. A shot just goes wide of the net. Blue Devils put on some pressure here. They need to get something going here. Down by 3 goals. And a whistle stoppage of play. The Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of the daily specials or your favorites from the full menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens so you never miss a minute of the game. That's the Rink Sports Grill located at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. And Wickland plays it over on the corner, picked up by Besh. And now brought out by Nemanich. Now back towards the other way is Wickland. Loose puck out front, driven in, shot right on! Chance for Wickland there to bury it. He could not. Pikula with the save. Back the other way because Irwin. Irwin driving in. Irwin shot goes over the top of the net. Now played back out, comes out to center ice and dumped back in by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils will knock it back in. There's Lamorier, sent it back in. Dremel plays it out. Pick away Irwin. Bianchi with a chance. Shot right on. Saved by Nemec. Mitchell Nemec has played very well here tonight for the Broncos, only giving up 2 goals. He's been sharp for the Broncos this year. One of the leaders in Iron Range Conference play, along with Noah Schuck from the Evelyn Gilbert Golden Bears. Speaking of the Golden Bears, they're number 1 in the Iron Range Conference right now. As we come up to the last 4 or 5 games of the season, it's going to be a fun finish. It's a battle between Greenway and Evelyn Gilbert for the Iron Range Conference title right now. Face-off is going to come to the right side of Mitchell Nemec. Scherf out to take the draw for the Blue Devils. Scherf gets it back. It's picked up by Lamourie. Lamourie sends it in the corner. Behind the net now. Played by Sari. Sari knocks it over on the other side to Hell. Hell moves it back to Sari. Now it is coming out, comes out to center ice and dumped back in. The Nemanich dumps it back in. We get a whistle stoppage of play as a hooking penalty is going to be called here. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all of the players on the season ahead and to have fun. So it is 12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. International Falls with a 5-2 lead over Virginia Mountain Iron Beal. And the penalties being assessed against the Blue Devils. And we are all set to go here as Gonzalez picks up by Peterson. Peterson brings it out to center ice. Peterson works it back into the Broncos end. Playing it now is Sari. And now comes out. Here is at center. And brought in. Gonzalez plays at it. Picked up by Baneke. Gonzalez behind the net. Gonzalez works it back to the point. As Sari has it. Sari to Gonzalez. Gonzalez slides it over to Baneke. Baneke to the front of the net. Takes a shot backhander towards the net. Nice save, Pikula. Blue Devils clear it out. Shot right on Nemec. He'll play it up to Sari. Over on the other side. And play it over. Schultz brings it out. And into the corner by Wickland. Wickland skating it around. Wickland sends it back behind the net. Now picked up by Baneke. Baneke working around here. Shot right on. Saved by Pikula. Jackson Germain tries to jam it home. And Pikula with a big save. The initial blast coming from Jackson Schultz back on the point. Face-off is going to come to the right side of Pikula. Don't forget, following tonight's game, we will have the presentation of our Iron Range Apparel Player of the Game. That will be found on our 3 social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We will have a hot hat presentation presented by Iron Range Apparel, and then a short interview with that player of the game as well. So stay tuned for that. 11th. International Falls 5, Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. And this is Dremel, brings it out to center ice. Dremel skating it in. Dremel moves it in, leaves it over on the other side. Is picked up by Wickland. Wickland moving in. Power play goal for the Broncos. That makes it 6-2. That goal, 10:57 left here in period number 3, so 6:03 is the official time of the goal for the Broncos, and that is the hat trick for Brady Wickland for the Broncos. on that power play goal. We'll get the official assist just a moment from public address announcer Evan Umdahl. And fired back in by the Blue Devils. And played up as Beneke brings it in. Beneke leaves it over for Skifstad. Nice defensive play by the Blue Devils. Brady Wickland unassisted goal that on the power play for the Broncos to make it 6-2. And now sent back in by Nemanich. As the Broncos play it out at center ice. As now brought back in by Eriksson. Eriksson plays that at the point. Bilke trying to get it out. Played in the corner by Savonen. Skifstad in there. Savonen turns it back the other way, plays it to Wickland. Wickland's had a great night here for the Broncos. And back the other way, the Blue Devils send it out, Lamore. And we get a whistle, stoppage of play. Iron Range Apparel, stop by Iron Range Apparel, located in the Thunderbird Mall. Iron Range Apparel offers lake, cabin, and home decor, along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. The Blue Devils bring it out to center ice. Sorry plays at it. We get a whistle, stoppage of play. Each item at Iron Range Apparel is designed in-house, paying special attention to the local history and heritage. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram, and good luck to all the players. As played back in by Drake. Drake driving into the corner. Blue Devils need to get something going. Drake behind the net. Broncos have it. Sorry plays at it. Drake, and in there to Hell with it. Hell trying to come out of the corner with it. Now the played by Drake again. Scherf and Peterson back down on that far corner as well. And now this is Peterson plays at it. And Peterson tips it. Dremel will pick it up. Dremel skating behind the net. Fires it behind the net. The Blue Devils will hold it in. As Mass played at it. And puck gets sent out to center ice. No. Picked up by Callister. He sends it in. Tiedemann over on the other side. Sends it. And the Broncos will get it out. Picked out by Nemanich. Played and dumped back in by the Blue Devils. That is Hauber that played at it and sent it back in. Hauber in there with Sari. Hauber plays it out front. Lamore trying to hold it, keep it in. Sends it into the corner. As the Broncos loose for that loose puck there. Now is Gonzalez driving through center ice. Gonzalez brings it in, shoots right over the top of the net over Pikula. Blue Devils fire it into the corner and picked up by Nemanich. And now out on the point and held in by the Broncos, Schultz. Kaler with a drive, gets blocked down. Kaler with another chance, loose puck in front. Gonzalez tries to get to that loose puck in front. Broncos send it back towards the net as Kaler. Blue Devils trying to get it out of their own end here. It comes out to center ice and picked up by Schultz. Schultz sends it back in. Back to get his Nemanich now behind his own net. 7:15 left here in period number 3. International Falls 6 and Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. Are you a pet owner or going to be gone to a hockey tournament or on vacation? Whatever it is, bring your pet to Pup North Pet Lodge on Clyde Road in Eveleth. Nancy and Dave at Pup North will treat your pets like their own. Call them today at 218-744-1477 for rates and availability. The Blue Devils play at it, their own end of the ice. Irwin now out at center ice. Irwin trying to skate in and picked up by Beneke. Puck played to the front of the net. It's Skifstad. Skifstad sends it out to center ice. And now picked up by Bielke. Bielke tips it back in for the Blue Devils. Bielke is hurt on the play. Looks like he's grabbing his wrist. Oof. Hopefully he's going to be okay here. Minnesota Twist Drills, a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. They wish best of luck to all the players on the season ahead and to have fun. And we have a stoppage of play here. 6:43 left here in period number 3. International Falls 6 and Virginia Mountain IRBL 2. And this is played by Tucker Hell. He'll send it through center ice. Picked up by Callister. Plays it out. And now back behind the net and played by Tiedemann. Tiedemann works it around. Tiedemann gets it to Callister. Callister sends it ahead to Rudebush. Rudebush through center ice. Rudebush driving in. Tries to drive it in. Beneke. As Beneke turns it back the other way. Skifstad moves it in. Skifstad leaves it for Sari. Sari to Beneke. Beneke shot towards the front of the net to Skifstad. Skifstad wheeling around. As it is tipped back in to Tucker Hell. Skifstad plays it behind the net. Skifstad, Beneke playing it out. And a save by Pikula. Face-off is going to come to the right side of Pikula. Scherf takes a draw against Besch. Broncos control. Dremel sends it out front. Besch would not able to get it. Back over on the other side. Erickson plays it over to Kaler. Sent ahead and played at center by Dremel. Dremel brings it back in. Dremel working along the half wall. Scherf trying to defend on the plate. Besch tries to wrap it around front. Nice play by the Blue Devils. They bring it out. Scherf comes back out the other way. Scherf tries to get around the D. Besch will send it out. Plays it to Wickland. Over to Dremel. Dremel through center ice. Dremel skating in. Dremel gets it. Net. There's Dremel skating around over to Besch. Besch working it around. Tries to get it out front. Besch tips it towards the front of the net. As Wickland had a chance, Pikula got a piece of that. Sent back the other way. We've got 4:52 left here, period number 3. International Falls 6, Virginia Mountain IRBL 2. Played by Erickson. Erickson at center ice. Tips it back towards the center. And it is tipped out as Gonzalez has it at center ice. Gonzalez brings it in. Gonzalez skates in. Nice play by Nemanich. Nice defensive play. Turn back the other way. The Broncos come back in. Here's a chance in front by Smith. Smith tries it. Germain slides it in front of that crease there. And Pikula with the save. Again, we want to thank the staff here at Bronco Arena for accommodating us tonight. Namely the athletic director, Bill Mason at International Falls High School, for his help getting us situated for our game tonight. Again, we apologize for any technical issues that we had at the beginning of the game, but we did get the game on right as we started. So, as shot dumped back in by the Broncos, Hell, and we get a face-off here. Hell now with it, sends it towards the net. Back behind the net is Gonzalez. Gonzalez works it back to Sari. Sari trying to send it back into Gonzalez, played by Germain. Now this is over on the other side to Smith. Smith now with it to Gonzalez. Smith behind the net. Smith working around. Smith works it out. As it comes out to center ice. Haber plays at it and gets it over on the other side to Carlson. Sorry now behind his own net. Sorry will ice and bring it back in. Sorry working around. Sorry behind the net. Playing it. As this is dumped into the corner. It's picked up by Skifstad. Skifstad trying to work it up to Germain. Sent towards the front of the net. Pikula's got the save. International Falls has 6 state tournament championships. The last time they won the state high school hockey tournament was 1995. It was a Class A title. Last time they won it when it was a one-class tournament was 1972. Some great teams here in International Falls led by legendary head coach Larry Ross. And we will be posting a photo of his collection that's up in the Bronco Arena lobby following tonight's game. It's a pretty special collection of memorabilia. His hat that he wore for all the games is in that display. And he was quite a coach, known as Pops. Lawrence Ross, but everybody called him Pops, and he was known that across the state of Minnesota. Sent behind the net as Nemanich plays at it. Nemanich plays it over on the other side to Scherf. Scherf is going to pick it up on the half wall. Sends it up to the other way is Erickson. Erickson driving it over. Behind the net is Skifstad plays at it. Now Lamore will play at it. Lamore sends it up to Scherf. Sent back in by the Broncos. Schultz. There's sent towards the front of the net by Beneke. Here's Savonin to Beneke. Beneke takes a shot right on Pikula, the save. Sent in by Erickson. Erickson to Skifstad. Savonin and Beneke. Back the other way, and the Blue Devils get it out. Played at center ice. Got a minute 56 left here in period number 3. International Falls with a 6-2 lead over Virginia Mountain Iron Beal. Played at center ice and dumped back in by the Broncos. Mikula will leave it. No, he'll make the save on the play. So again, we want to thank our sponsors tonight for their sponsorship of Up North Hockey. Minnesota Twist Drill, Ring Sports Grill, Iron Range Apparel, Our Car Repair, Pup North, and Iron Range Goalie Academy. Without their support, this would not be possible. And there's shot right, sent back on by Besh. Besh now playing on it, sent back in by Hell, goes wide of the net. Pikula plays at it, plays it in the corner. Over a shot out front, chance for the Broncos. Dremel tries to wrap it around. Wickland with another chance. Besh now has it, sends it back towards the front of the net. Besh again, another chance. Pikula, another stop. Dremel now with it, plays it in the corner. Over to Besh over on this side. Besh shot right on Wickland, plays it back in. Over on the other side is brought out by the Blue Devils. We have 1 minute to play in our hockey game here tonight. Pikula will leave it behind the net. And Sari will pick it up. Sari drives it towards the net. Braden Dremel backhands it over the top of the net. Dremel now plays at it, and back behind the net is Rudebush. Rudebush plays it out to center ice and dumped back in by the Broncos. Pikula will play it. As over on the other side, on the half wall. And back to get it is Callister. Callister wheels it ahead. Taken away by Germain. Germain sends it back towards the net. And puck is out of play. Don't forget, our next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon for the IRA Civic Center we have Grand Rapids hosting Wayzata. Blake will have your play-by-play call as he'll be back with us tomorrow. And don't forget, a week from tomorrow, we will be traveling to Crookston to cover Crookston and International Falls. So that will be a fun matchup as Josh Hardy, the former alumni of the Broncos, coaching Crookston, squares off against his old home team. Peterson plays it at center ice, drives it in, saved by Nimick, and that will do it. And the Broncos are going to get a 6-2 victory here in an important Iron Range Conference victory and a Section 7A victory for the Broncos. So we will have our third period scoring summary coming up. The period stats are brought to you by Iron Range Academy, serving the Arrowhead regions, goaltenders and camps associations, clinics, and one-on-one training. They're located at their facility in Coleraine. Contact them today at 218-256-1501. Check out Iron Range Goalie Academy on Facebook and Instagram. One goal in that third period belonged to the International Falls Broncos. Number 9, Brady Wickland with the unassisted goal. A power play goal at 6:03 made it 6-2 for the Broncos, and that was the hat trick for Brady Wickland. So we will stay tuned to our social media site, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for our official announcement of our Iron Range Apparel player of the game. He will receive a hat from Iron Range Apparel. We'll have a short interview, and stay tuned to our social media sites for that. Don't forget, our next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon from the IRA Civic Center. International Fall. I'm sorry. We are in International Falls tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be in Grand Rapids, Minnesota at the Iron Range IRA Civic Center for Grand Rapids hosting Wayzata. So that's a 3 o'clock start. Again, Blake will have your play-by-play call for that one. So join us then for that game. And stay tuned to our social media sites, Up North Hockey's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for our schedule for next week as well. So thank you again for everybody for joining us here tonight. For my 3 camera individuals that help out with the camera tonight, Ben Glowak, Mark Glowak, and Travis Blaze, we thank them. For the 3 of them, I'm Randy saying good night from the historic Bronco Arena. Final score, International Falls 6, Virginia Mountain Iron Beal 2. Good evening, everybody, from Bronco Arena.